Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Just wanted to say hi and fill you in on what the channel is going to be about. Mostly going to be a repair channel. I'm going to be redoing a lot of cars. I have a house that I got to redo, a couple trailers, just pretty much anything that I find that I'd like to repair, tinker with, whatever. So to begin with, I've got a 92 Dodge Cummins that's going to be on the channel. I've got a couple of modifications I want to make to it. It does need floorboards, rocker panels. I need to redo the front brakes on it. Other than that, I've got a 69 Dodge Charger that's going to be sprinkled throughout the channel. It's got most of the body work done. It needs final sanded, painted, and then pretty much everything else put into the car. As you'll see later on in the video, I'll walk around it, fill you in on everything. Other than that, I've got a couple other cars around here that just need stuff done to them. That's minor stuff. Got a Ram Charger that needs wiring put back into it so that it runs and drives again. We got an 03 Chevy Trailblazer that you guys have seen on the channel already. I did a video of how to change a power steering pump on it. I pretty much made that video to see how the whole video editing process went, how the uploading went. Pretty much a, hey, let's try this video. That's the best way I can think of to describe it. Other than that, I guess there's going to be a couple other cars on the video. My brother's got a couple that we need to redo. And I guess without further ado, let's get to the vehicles. Alright, so one of the first ones I've got here, it's a 92 W250, and it is a Cummins. It's got that nice 12 valve in it. Unfortunately, it's an automatic. Interior's in pretty good shape. Runs great. Worst part about it is it does need front brake work. I cleaned up the interior quite a bit. Still got a nice little rip right here. Luckily, it's on a seam, so I'm going to try to save it. I really like this red interior. I haven't decided if I'm going to fix the headliner or take it out. For the most part, it's got a bunch of little quirks. It is a 92, so got little maintenance things that need to be done to it that the previous owner did not do. All in all, it's in pretty good shape. It's actually only a 2-owner truck. And the previous owner is a diesel mechanic for one of the shops around here. So he actually took pretty good care of it. It's all stock. No studding, no bigger turbo, no aftermarket stuff. The throttle hasn't been turned up. Pretty much pretty good base to start out with. So what I've got planned for it already is I do have a 4-inch straight pipe exhaust to go on it and an HX35 turbo. And better intake than this ribbed one here that restricts airflow. So I also do want to eventually stud the motor out. That way, if I do decide to put in a bigger throttle screw or whatever, I can. So also need to fix the body. I've got another grill for it. I've got a front bumper. It's actually in the bed of the truck. Got rocker panels to fix. Got floorboards to fix. So there's this one. I guess I will go ahead and show you the next one as well. Hey everyone, here is the 69 Dodge Charger. The car does belong to my father, but it is kind of an entire family project car. We had some body work done on it. We had rear quarters put on it, trunk pan, frame rails were actually in great shape, so we didn't have to do any of that. We hung new front fenders. We had the entire roof replaced. I got a lot of pictures of this car when we first picked it up. There's a really cool story behind it that I'll share in a later video. But just wanted to give you a little walk around of it, let you know what's going on with it. A lot of extra spare parts. As you can see, the front grille, it's got a broken piece there. A couple other broken pieces for it. Got one instrument cluster there that actually is a tick-tock dash is what they call them. We picked this one up. It's in a little better shape. It doesn't have the TikTok, so we're probably going to transfer that and try to get it to work. We've got an entire green bearing kit for this 8 3/4 that's down here. That's a brand new fuel tank that we're going to put into it. The goal with this car is we have a 383 big block that we're going to be putting into it. Slightly modified. I'll probably explain a little bit more in a later video. For the transmission, we do actually have a 4-speed that's going in it, the A833. So that's pretty much it for this car. As you can see, it's going to be a pretty big part of the channel. So yeah. All right, so here is the Trailblazer. Made a couple videos on it already. Reason it's up on jacks right now is going to be in another video. Transmission's been completely removed. Not really sure what I'm going to do with this. It's got the 4.2 in it. Not a bad motor from what I've found out. I did pretty much get this one for free. The body on it's not horrible. It does have a couple rust spots. Interior is in pretty good shape. Just needs a good cleaning. It is a 3rd row seat, so there's that. Not really much to say about this one. Like I said, I'm not really sure what's going to happen with this car. So there's that. There's the Ram Charger there in the back. I guess we could go over and take a look at it. Alright, so here's the Ram Charger that's going to be on the channel. It's actually from California, so there's no rust on it. At least none that we've found so far. It did have a rear bumper on it, but my brother ended up stealing that for another truck that he had. It's in pretty good shape besides, as you can tell, paint. Apparently an emblem is about to fall off of it. Didn't notice that. What's wrong with this one is people who owned it before kind of tinkered with the wiring, so it keeps killing batteries. So we've been trying to swap out wiring harnesses and everything to figure out what's going on with it. Other than that, we got a couple minor things that we want to do to it, make it a little bit more comfortable. Dash is kind of torn apart because, as I said, we were messing with wiring. But we do have everything. We got a new center console for it because this has that weird Dodge center console that doesn't actually have cup holders. There's the one dash for it. Yeah. So this will probably be on the channel a little bit. Not really sure exactly how much, but it could make for a couple good videos. So I guess we can just walk over here. This is a truck that I actually just picked up. The reason I picked it up is it's actually a 5-speed 4-wheel drive truck. It's got a blown head gasket, so I got it pretty cheap. I did pick it up just for the 5-speed for a future project. It's got a new clutch in it, a couple other new parts. The guy was trying to save it before he found out that it was actually a blown head gasket. And interior is not the greatest, but it's not the worst. This seat's pretty torn up. Seat over there is actually in pretty good shape. So not really much to talk about on this truck besides, hey, it's a 5-speed. The other project that we have is actually a snowplow truck that we picked up for $300. Guy pretty much loaded the entire back end up with scrap that we could probably make our money back on it. But other than that, it is a 360 4-wheel drive 3/4 ton truck. Got a snowplow on the front. Body is not the greatest, so that's why we were like, hey, let's just keep it a snowplow instead of trying to make it anything else. Motor interior is in horrible shape, but it does have that really nice 70s dash in it to where everything is over by the driver. Other than that, not too much else to say about this either. It does need a transmission put in it, which is why it's back here. I guess as for that, that's all the vehicles besides this one up here that actually does not belong to me. And same with the green truck that's back there in the woods. So, alright everybody, so that's going to be it for the vehicles that are going to be on the channel to begin with. Other than those, I do have a house that I've been slightly redoing. I've got a before and after cleaning of it. It's absolutely horrible. The best way to describe it is it's an old, well, cracked in, pretty much is the best way to describe it. Once I put the video up of that, you guys can see what I'm talking about. Other than that, I hope you guys like the video, like what I'm going to be doing. I hope to make at least decent videos of everything. Leave a like, subscribe if you would, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you.